takes us to the Valley of the Sun at State Farm Stadium here in Glendale. So this was the scene a moment ago. The Cardinals emerging from their tunnel, and we are ready for football as the Cards get set to match up with the New Orleans Saints. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. With the football back in the hands of the Arizona Cardinals. They'll fake it to counter. Now Murray. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Meanwhile, Murray's throw into the hands of Kirk. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Murray. Buying time to his left. Murray with a nice move. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Big play there on the keeper. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. On play action, it's Murray. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. 2nd and 10. Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds. Down to the 25. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Murray now to throw. That's going to be caught by Kirk for a Cardinals touchdown. Christian Kirk there to make the grab. And the Cardinals take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point good by Prater. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And now the Saints get set to trot out there. Winston now to throw on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Jameis to throw it. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Blake Gillikin on the punt now on 4th down. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Off play action. Murray going deep for Hopkins. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Cardinals. DeAndre Hopkins, 75 yards. And the Cardinals are able to show off their quick strike ability. Prater for the extra point, and it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Second down, and it's Kamara again. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
Able to fight through 1 tackle.
Boom!
Still fighting through tackles. Still shedding tackles. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And the Cardinals, great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Here's Murray. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
The way he's been slinging in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's got to wait to try and pick up that 3rd, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Murray to air it out again. And Hopkins has got it. Touchdown, Arizona. DeAndre Hopkins with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. Extra point good by Prater. And that makes the score 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. Callaway, the return man. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30. Winston and the Saints now with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Another incompletion there. That's 5 in a row now to start this game. He's got to take a deep breath now, step back, shake it off a little bit, trust his offensive line, and hope that his play caller dials up something that can give him a completion and get him going.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Winston. He's going to let it go again. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here comes the Saints punter now as he's on to kick it away. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. The ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're...
They've got his man, complete. Touchdown, Cardinals. DeAndre Hopkins doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Prater for the extra point. And the rout is on here in this first half. So this not what we expected. 28-0 here in the first as another kickoff is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Winston and the Saints now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Well, these guys certainly need something good to go their way because this first quarter has been something of a disaster for them trying to move the ball. But that completion there maybe can get them focused and moving in the right direction.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. And Marquez Callaway, the one he was looking for, but it's going to be 2nd down. Winston now. His throw incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
On 3rd down, Winston. And that will be incomplete. Byron Murphy, the one who got a hand in to knock it away. Here comes the Saints punter now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. .45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. And possession will switch hands. 1st and 10. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last
true.
time.
That's true.
That's what you worked on all the time. Make sure that
DeAndre Hopkins, he's all alone. Touchdown, Cardinals. DeAndre Hopkins. What is going on here? 4 first-quarter touchdowns. Unbelievable. And the Cardinals open the lead up to 34-0. Extra point good by Prater. And that makes this 35-0 now. So plenty of fireworks here early. 35-0 now as the kick is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. To throw is Winston. And this one is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Returning it is Moore. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Back in Arizona, 2nd quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Play fake. Murray. And a catch made by Hopkins.
Missed.
This will not go down. Touchdown, Cardinals. DeAndre Hopkins, 60 yards. And the Cardinals are able to add on to their first half lead. Prater for the extra point. And a rout is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Set to take over once again. Out comes the Saints offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, there's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Throwing again, Winston on 2nd and 10. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. The Saints on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. They'll go draw here. Winston hands to Kamara. The ball is out. Kamara fumbled it, and the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way, and they bring this one back. A scoop and score. A fumble recovery touchdown for Arizona. Extra point good by Prater, and the lead will swell by 1 more. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Saints coming back out ready to go for this next drive. Winston and the Saints now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Looking long for Thomas, and that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Now Winston. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, Winston. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And Winston lost the football, and the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And these guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field, and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner. Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. James Conner taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Cards continue to pour it on. Prater for the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he loses the football a second time. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. There are two words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it, They have it up in the meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
Murray's throw pulled in by Hopkins. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
And Hopkins has got it. Touchdown, Arizona. 10 yards on the touchdown pass, and the Cardinals add on. Extra point good by Prater. And the rout is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The New Orleans offense set to take over. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Winston from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. Here comes the Saints punter now, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Here's more on the return. That'll go as a 39-yard punt, give him 9 on the return, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. Throwing now is Murray. He's going to air it out deep for Green. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit him over the top.
He's got a man, complete. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A huge play there for Arizona. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now Murray off play action. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And Hopkins has got it. Touchdown, Arizona. DeAndre Hopkins there to make the grab. And the Cards continue to pour it on. Prater for the extra point. And the lead will swell by 1 more. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The New Orleans offense back out and ready to go. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a 1st down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. Here comes the Saints punter now. And a fake here. Direct snap to the up man. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 45.
And that nearly intercepted. Oh, the free safety roaming into position almost had it, but it's second down.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. He's going to air it out deep for Green.
That ball nearly intercepted. The rookie had his hands on it, but couldn't pull it in.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Finds his running back, James Conner. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Murray again. He's going to air it out deep for Green.
Open man Green, he's got it. Touchdown Arizona.
A.J. Green, 36 yards. And the Cardinals add on. Extra point good.